Greetings YouTube, it's me, mrluisalonzo here. Today, we're doing our second episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. Of course, I activated the song here because it's such a catchy tune. So, while I'm in the player select screen is because I wanted to show you the 3 zeros that are under Link. You see, those 3 zeros represent how many times you die, and my goal is to get no deaths so I can unlock the secret ending. So basically I want to get those 3 zeros to stay 3 zeros throughout the entire game. And I'm showing you the magic powder right now because I didn't get to show you what it does to enemies. That last slime ball creature, oh my god, it was disgusting. Oh, that was horrible. Now to do my usual shield technique, shield and sword. Awesome. Now, this is funny because this is like the 4th time I actually recorded this. Right here. 4 times. I kept dying at the same place at the same time. I'm telling you right now. Omega X5000 is so right. This game is really hard to like not die in. I got a Guardian Acorn. So I died 4 times and I was really frustrated. I was trying to rush this after this is like the 5th time I was playing, so I'm like trying to kill enemies as fast as possible, rushing things and jeez. But enough about that. This is the 2nd episode. Only like an entire month left till Skyword Sword comes out, and I was watching the opening cinematics and wow, like it's just amazing. Using dogs for the win. The opening cinematics is so awesome. Like it's pretty much Link dreaming about events that are gonna happen, and it deals with this giant monster with thousands of teeth, and it's so cool. Like, and Fi speaks to him. Fi's a fairy sword, master sword thing. Over here we're fishing. The reason why we're fishing is because this is where we get our 2nd heart piece, and for some weird reason every time I launch the lure, this 2nd fish right here always takes the bait. Always. Like, I just want to like get the 2 giant fish so I can get 20 rupees each and the heart piece. That small fish just doesn't want to like leave my life alone. So this 2nd fish is really easy to get. You gotta tap Z. I'm using a computer, that's why. I'm using an emulator in case you didn't get this from last video. So I'm pressing Z for A, X for B, Enter for start, and backspace for select. Now, this 2nd fish is much more harder to get. I mean, you can simply just tap Z all the way so you can get the 3rd fish right here. The 3rd fish that's in the bottom, but not next to the, well, next to the big fish. But I don't want to get that 3rd fish because that would be a waste of 10 rupees, and small fish gives 5 rupees rewards. So I'm taking it cautiously and I'm pushing that fishing rod back and forth, yeah, back, forth, come on Link. Back, forth, back. Oh yeah. Oh, well, actually, the motion of the fishing rod is kind of suggestive. I mean, I don't wanna put any words into it, but back, forth motion, dot. Let's just forget that I said that. So, Skyward Sword, pretty amazing cinematics for the opening scene. I'm like, I can't wait to get the game. That's why I'm doing this this playthrough right here, or let's specially play. And the primary reason why I want to get Skyward Sword is because I want all Skyward Sword video game cartridges or whatnot, or video game boxes come with the game and the 25th anniversary soundtrack. So you get a soundtrack from the symphony that's playing for the 25th anniversary, and if you haven't already heard the music that the symphony gets, yes, look, yes. If you haven't already heard the symphony music, it's spectacular, amazing. But right now the only music that they have also includes, oh, I failed right here, fail horribly. I was like, I was so happy that I kept pressing A, and I pressed A to go okay and fish again, and I was so pissed because I could have saved 5 rupees. But anyways, the symphony is amazing. It has pretty awesome songs, like classics like Gerudo Valley, the Twilight Symphonic Orchestra, with various tunes from Twilight Princess and also Wind Waker. And Ganondorf's theme has its own song, and that theme is amazing. It plays his ordinary theme, then his theme when you're fighting him normally, and then his theme when you fight him as Ganon in Ocarina of Time. And Ganon's final battle music is just one of the best final boss music in the entire, in all of video games, because it's ambient. Like, the mood or the tone of the music just fits the exact atmosphere of the game, because you're surrounded by a crumbled, well, before I get there, that's the shovel, 200 rupees, but it's nowhere near as expensive as the arrows right now. When later in the game you're gonna get the arrows, and arrows are like 800 rupees or 900 rupees, somewhere around there, and that is ridiculously expensive. The shovel nowhere near compares to the arrows. So the setting of the final boss battle with Ganon, it's you're surrounded by Ganondorf's former tower. It's completely crumbled, and this giant boar-like creature with dual swords just pop out of the rubble and attempts to attack you, knocks your Master Sword off, and the skies are dark. It's a dark atmosphere, perfect for the song. The song fits just fine in there, and it shows the desperation, or how you have to defeat Ganondorf and save the world. This music just personifies that feeling that you have when you're playing against Ganondorf, and that's why I feel that Ganondorf's final boss theme in Ocarina of Time is one of the best in all of video games. I fail with that rupee. So over here I'm walking to the Tail Cave. I put in the Tail Cave key, and it opens up mysteriously. Now, in Tail Cave, I failed 4 times, like I said before. All 4 times on the same person. I was so pissed. So I pretty much got this like all in clockwork. And let's talk more about the Twilight Princess, or the Hyrule 25th Anniversary Symphony. So the last song is Koji Kondo, or his Japanese way of saying is Kondo Koji. He does a solo of Grandma's theme from The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and Grandma's theme is pretty, it's like, not subtle, but it's peaceful, it's calming, and it's an amazing piece. Why am I saying all Zelda pieces are amazing? Well, all Zelda pieces are pretty fantastic and awesome as it is, but it's a pretty nice and relaxing theme if you wanna get away from the troubles of life and probably talk to your grandma. I mean, it would be so awesome if this thing played every time I spoke to my grandma. Like, I would be so happy, so very happy. But unfortunately, life is not a video game. You don't get restarts for every failure that you get. If you make a mistake once, that's it. You have to rectify that mistake yourself, and time never goes back, unlike a video game. That's a life lesson for all of you guys. Life lesson. So, continuing on, the first song is Hyrule Castle, and Hyrule Castle is pretty, like, is an epic piece. The Hyrule Castle theme is played first time in Link to the Past, and that theme plays after the rain scene in Link to the Past, so it's a pretty awesome first dungeon piece to listen to when you enter and try to save Princess Zelda. Like I said before, I've never beaten A Link to the Past. I failed at the seventh dungeon, or the ice dungeon. I think the ice dungeon is the 7th dungeon, maybe the 6th dungeon, but I have no idea. I haven't played that game in forever. So, yeah, talking about my failures, I've only beaten Ocarina of Time once, and I had to have help beating that game because, you know, it was my first time playing. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I alone beat the game. I think somebody else beat the game for me, which kind of sucks. So, every time I want to play Ocarina of Time again to beat the game by myself, I don't. I never get the chance to, especially failure. Especially since I'm a college student right now and I don't have much time to do anything. But I've beaten Twilight Princess. My first Zelda game actually that I've beaten was Wind Waker, and that game was awesome. I love it a lot. The art style is amazing, even though a lot of people say that it strays away from Ocarina of Time. And I mean, Wind Waker did have a tough act to beat. Ocarina of Time, considered one of the best games ever, and Wind Waker, in its own right, it deserves a lot of applause because it completely, like, throws everything away. I mean, it still has some influence by Ocarina of Time, but, like, it throws all your expectations away because you expect a realistic, like, Zelda game and Ganondorf fighting, and I mean, it doesn't help that the Space World demo, like, completely threw fans off from the actual next game that was going to be produced. So the Space World demo was pretty awesome. Before I get there, these guys, you need to have all of them have the same face. So the first time I had one hearts and one diamond, and then I had a spades and a clover, and I keep failing. So eventually I get all diamonds, and this was luck. Once you beat them, they all throw rupees out, and you can get the Owl's Beak. The Owl's Beak is for those statues that are staring right at you. They're not staring at Link. They're staring right at the screen, right at your face. They are looking at you with the eyes. Yeah, scary. This guy was the guy I kept losing to, like, horribly. But I got the Guardian Acorn, and luckily, a lot of, like, enemy damage won't even do damage to me. You see how I got hurt? Did nothing. It did not hurt me. It didn't even make me lose half a heart or whatever. So, there was a Space World demo 2001, and everyone's all hyped up for it because it showed Link and Ganondorf fighting, and that fight was epic. Wasn't finished though. and everyone was expecting having high expectations for this game. That's Molderm, giant Molderm, and I failed miserably. If only I can play the failure song or something like this. No, no, I can't play that by myself. That's failure. I could always get an MP3 of it, but I don't even know the name of the song. So here's me. Yeah, so 2003 Wind Waker came out. Everyone's like, what is this? Where is real Link? Where Link? Why do you have giant eyes? Link! No. What the hell? Nintendo, I want my money back. And then, holy crap, this game is great. The ocean's wonderful. Oh my god, Dragon Roost Island, that's the new Gerudo Valley. Wow, oh, I love this game. That's pretty much fan expectation. That game stands alone as a great Zelda title. I love it. I love Twilight Princess. Those are the only two 3D Zelda games I've ever played. And hopefully I get to play Skyward Sword, fail again. But that's just hopefully. What else? Well, that's it. I believe that this is the last time I fail. I get hurt a lot during this one. But I almost died. I almost died a fifth time. Wait, no. I guess it's the next one. Yeah, the next one. So, hopefully my brother pre-orders Skyward Sword so I can play it during winter break. Or Thanksgiving break, even better. But I really want the soundtrack, the 25th anniversary soundtrack, which is the primary reason why I want Skyward Sword, which is a really weird reason, but Skyward Sword is going to be a long game to play anyways. I'm almost dead. Luck. That was pure and utter luck. Skyward Sword is about 50 to 100 hours, with 100 minutes worth of cutscenes. Just 100. That's a long game. Speedrunners are going to have a difficult time to reduce that to just simply 3 hours or more. This is the full Moon Cello. Let the beautiful music get your soul. Isn't that beautiful? 50 to 100 hours. This game is nowhere near as long as Skyward Sword, but it's pretty good. Can't wait for Skyward Sword to come out. I'm gonna continue playing this game until it does, and I failed miserably at this part to press all the buttons again. We're about to end the video, so I'm just waiting until I press all the buttons properly, and now I do. So long for now. Peace.